Say subscribe. Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought that it would be fun to go over what I got from the Sephora and Ulta haul for Labor Day. So Ulta started their 21 Days of Beauty on Labor Day, but they also had some extra specials that were Labor Day sale items. So I did pick up a couple of things from each place. I don't have all of the Ulta yet, but I thought we could go over what I got from Sephora and what I got from Ulta. And if that's something that you would like to see, then please keep on watching. Okay, so we're gonna start out with Sephora. And Sephora had some pretty good things I've been actually looking for. And the first thing I got that I was really looking for, and please excuse me because I did open it because I had to smell it, was the Angel Elixir from Theory Mugler. And I've been wanting to try this because it's supposed to be a gourmand. So I was looking for the little, I usually when I buy perfumes now, I only buy the travel sizes because I have quite a few perfumes. I do have the Angel, and I have the Angel Aura, I think it is. It's like in a reddish bottle by Mugler. And I have the Alien Goddess, and I don't really care for that one. I like regular Alien. I have a sample. I've used it, and I really do like it. So if I see it on sale, I'll probably grab it. So I was really curious about this one because it was supposed to be like a gourmand. The notes on it were supposed to be gourmand notes, and yeah, I really wanted to smell it. So this one was on sale. This is the 0.8 fluid ounces, 25 milliliter bottle. And I thought, you know, I'm gonna pick it up and see, because it was on sale, and it's beautiful. The bottle is stunning. The only thing bad about these is it's so hard to sit them on your vanity because they're the star shapes. So you have to lay them flat, and they look kind of silly, but they do look kind of neat, like if you sit the little stars around, but it's just kind of weird. But yeah, I wanted to try this one really bad, and I wasn't overly impressed with it. So I was expecting something that was a little bit more gourmand, but this is like a floral with some gourmand notes, like kind of that are over top. So you can smell the vanilla, but it is basically a floral. And I'm not getting whatever hazelnut dish type of a thing was supposed to be in this. So to me, it's like a floral, but it has some notes over top that are a little bit gourmand. And to me, it's nothing that is extraordinary. It's just to me, it's just a floral. So I'm a little bit disappointed in the smell. I can kind of smell there's supposedly some nutty note in this too. You can smell that, but it's overwhelmed by a floral, in my opinion. So I'm kind of a little bit disappointed that I got this size of a bottle. I'll probably, it'll probably sit on my vanity for the next 30 years. But it's something that I probably will reach for here and there. But the Mugler's fragrances last a long time, and you only need to use a little bit. But I'm really kind of on the fence. I'm a little bit disappointed. To me, it's more of a floral with just the other notes that kind of are over top of it. So, yeah. If you were thinking that this is a gourmand smell, it is not for sure. But anyway, I digress. The next thing that I picked up I was really happy with, and this was the Cosmos palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills. And I do have quite a few Anastasia palettes. In fact, the Soft Glam palette was one of the first higher end eyeshadow palettes that I really become addicted to. And that thing, I have it upstairs. It's in really, really rough shape because I did use it a lot. So I did pick up this one, and I'm wearing it today. And it is really a really nice palette. Couple of thoughts on it though. This is what it looks like. So these shades on the bottom, they're more purple toned. So this one and this one. And then I believe I used the Space Dust here today too. But these ones are pretty same. So there's a lot of these that look quite a bit the same on the eye. there's not much difference in the shades. And I'll swatch the ones I wore today. How's that? Because I didn't want to get into a lot of swatches. I'll just put these few across my hand. And this Eclipse feels gritty, and it is very difficult to put on the eye. I had a lot of patchiness with it. And when they're blended out on the eye, especially the last two, they're very, very similar. And I'll show you what I mean on my hand here. So as you can see where I swatched them, you can see when you blend, you get the result up here, the tippy top of the swatch, and they're very similar. So unless you just really focus these in one spot, they kind of melt together. So these are the three that I have on. Then I have a couple of the shimmers on. Now the shimmers, on the other hand, if you can get this palette on sale, I would buy it just for the shimmers, because the shimmers are just gorgeous. And there's a lot of shimmers in this palette, and I'm thinking that's probably what they really had in mind when they made it, is more of, the cosmic, shimmery, give them lots of shimmer and sparkle, because you can see the whole top row is all shimmers, and there's even one down here. So you get 1, 2, 5 mattes, and the rest of the shades are all shimmers. But they are just glorious, glorious. I love them. I am wearing Supernova and Orion today. So that's Supernova, and then you can see Orion's up here. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous shimmers. Absolutely love them. I'm really excited to play with this some more. But I was really glad to see it go on sale. I was really glad to be able to pick it up. So that was a big surprise. Kind of like a big win from Sephora that I was able to pick that up. I do have a lot, like I said, of the Anastasia palettes. Okay, the next thing that I got from Sephora is I picked up the Moon Crush highlighter from Too Faced. And I haven't opened this yet or tried it. And this is in the shade Summer Moon. Now, I am a big Too Faced fan of how they used to be. To me, it feels like Too Faced has changed a lot. Their marketing has changed. Their products, they tend to be really super heavy focused on lip products. I don't care for their bitey, burny lip oil, the lip injection. But I have a lot of Too Faced. I've collected a lot of Too Faced. If I see older Too Faced products, I will pick them up, the older palettes. I think their older packaging and just the marketing around them is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. And so I miss those days that they did stuff like that. And this highlighter, I think, comes at the end of what Too Faced really used to be. And I've had my eye on it for quite some time, but that's what it looks like. And this is really, really super pretty. I'm not wearing it today, but I will swatch it real fast. And it looks almost, oh boy, this is, oh, so different. Now, this is a little dark for me to use as a highlighter, but you can bet I will use that as an eyeshadow. I think that's absolutely gorgeous. And then it might blend out a little bit differently if I put it on with a highlighter brush. So yeah, that is beautiful. Very beautiful. The packaging reminds me of the old, really good Too Faced packaging. Really, really beautiful. And I believe it did have a mirror in there. Yeah. Yep, there's a mirror. Really pretty. This is just a little lighter than some of their older packaging, but very, very beautiful. I really wish that Too Faced would get a little bit back to their roots and make a lot of the products that were really, breathtaking. Like the Sweet Peach palette and, all those really good things they did, like, between, or like 10 years ago or so. So anyway, that's why I picked that up. It's enough to remind me of the way that they used to be, and I thought that it was enough as a collectible, especially since I have a lot of Too Faced. So I grabbed that one as it was on sale, and I believe it was half price at Sephora. So yeah, I was kind of surprised to see it. Another thing I picked up was, this is from the Sephora collection. This is their Duo Cheek Brush, and I haven't opened this yet, but I go through bronzer brushes and stuff like that like crazy. I just broke the handle on one of my bronzer brushes and had to throw it in the garbage. I mean, how do you do that? How's that even happen? But this is really difficult to open. Of course, it's taped shut too. I just, and then that fell off. The little zipper bag that it's kept in, or, you know, you get it in. So here it is. So I thought this would be good for bronzer and blush. So I picked this one up. And that's from the Sephora collection. I do love Sephora's brushes. This isn't a pro brush though. This is just a one from the collection. I just bought a big Sephora bronzer brush. Actually, I have it sitting right here. And it's great. It's awesome, but for powders, you know, this isn't, you know, for creams. So maybe this one I could use for the cream bronzer that I wear every day. All right. And the last thing that I picked up from the Sephora Labor Day sale, I think this is it, is I got a little blush from Fenty. This is a Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush. And I got the shade Cool Berry. Because I thought, even looking at it online, I thought that it was a really different, kind of a unique shade. And I like a cooler tone blush. And I thought coming into fall that this would be really pretty. And then it was on sale, so. But that's what she looks like. Really, really pretty. It's a little bit more on the pinkish purple side than Riri. So Riri is pretty close to this, but this is a little bit different. This is more purple. And there it is. Beautiful. Beautiful cool tone. And there's how it blends out. Gorgeous. So it is more of a berry. It's a different than Riri. Riri is one of my favorite shades of blush ever. So love that. And that is my Sephora one. And I thought that I got the samples. I got the HD Skin Hydra Glow from Makeup Forever. I'm really excited to try that. And I got some Very Valentino concealer. So I love to try samples like that too. I've actually purchased a lot of products just by trying samples that way. So, all right, we're going to move on to Ulta, to what I found at Ulta from the 21 Days of Beauty sale and also from their Labor Day sale. So this is the first box, and there's more products that I've got that I just haven't received them yet, because one of the things, like the 21 Days of Beauty, is that a lot of the times you have to order stuff every day. So you might only want one thing that day, and then you got to wait for that and kind of keep collecting them all. But this is what I got so far. And the very first thing was this from Strivectin. This is the Advanced Retinol. So this is a serum. If you watched some of my video for the 21 Days of Beauty recommendations, you'll see I mentioned this, but it wasn't in the sale. Lo and behold, there they had it on sale for Labor Day. So I'm out of this. It's one of my empties, and I got it. It's expensive, but this is so good. I just really love this. What I use this for at night for retinol, I just put this on and that's it. I don't need like an additional moisturizer or anything like that. I just put this one on. And it is great. I really, really love it. It's one of my favorite retinols, other than I have a Sunday Riley retinol that I really like, and of course Dermalogica. I can't always afford a Dermalogica, but this one's really pricey, but it lasts a long time. This one I got last year around the holidays. So the holiday sales, and I just finished it, and I wear it like every night. So it lasts a long time for the price. So I was thrilled, super thrilled to see that. The next thing was part of their Labor Day sale. This is the Tarte Maneater, and this is a Silk Stick bronzer, and I have the shade Moonlight. I really had a hard time picking a shade, but I love this one so much. This is the Tarte Sculpt, that I decided that I saw this on sale and I wanted to try it. So I picked this up. We could swatch it, I guess, real fast. I didn't think I swatched much this video. And that's what she looks like. Creamy, pretty. Ooh, nice. And that's what that looks like. I love that. So I hope that this works out as good as that, as the other one I have here, which I love. I wear it every day. I'm wearing it today. Okay. I also did pick up from the 21 Days of Beauty the Fresh Deep Hydration face cream. I love that toner. I love that toner so much that I decided to try this cream. So I'll let you know how that goes. I got one of the MAC Color Excess Gel eyeliners. This is in the black. And I believe I got a blue one somewhere too. And I picked up, there's a Kylie Transformative. So this was on sale. I mentioned this in the video that I did on NYX. This is one of my favorite products. So this is a lip tint, and it goes on more of like an oil, and then it does leave a nice stain behind on your lips. Nothing like crazy, and it lasts forever, and it's very hydrating. I love this. I've gone through, I don't know how many bottles of this stuff. I can't even count. I love it. I wear it every day. So right now I have the NYX one on, from the Wednesday collection. And it's okay, but this this is better. Okay, back to the pile here. The next thing I picked up that was on sale, this is by Live Tinted. This is a Hue Skin Serum Concealer. I love concealer anymore. I don't know why. I just really like to try new concealers. And, you know, I never used to. It's just something newer. And I think it might be that you're always looking for something better in concealer, even though you might already and really super enjoy the one that you have. Because I just think that concealer is such a critical part of your makeup routine. So I can see how a lot of people get addicted to different concealers because, you know, I love concealer. I never used to. In fact, when I was younger, I never even wore it. But I guess at my age too, I'm looking for one that doesn't crease, you know, doesn't dry, doesn't make your under eyes look dry, all that good stuff. And my holy grails are the Fenty We're Even and the Makeup Forever HD Skin. So this was on sale, couldn't resist, I wanted to try it. So I got the shade 18.5, and I will let you know how it works. But I'm excited to try that. And here's the MAC Color Excess Gel Eye Pencil, and this is in the shade Perpetual Shock. It's blue. So I like these in the waterline, and we're on sale, so that was part of the 21 Days of Beauty, and I had to grab a couple of them. I picked up a MAC Dazzle Shadow. This is in Black Ice. I was really excited to get this. I got another one too, but it's not here yet. And I have a Kylie Tinted Butter Balm, and this is in She's Lovely. And these are beautiful. I love her lip products. I just, you know, they're just that good. I don't know what else to say. The Transformative is part of my daily routine, and I do like these also. They're very pretty. One of the things I don't like about these is once you click them up, you can't go back. you can't go back down. But it's a very, very soft and beautiful formula, very creamy, and it lasts a long time on the lips. And that's this top one right here. Beautiful shade. But they just have a great way of picking out, you know, beautiful neutral colors that are, you know, just gorgeous. So I really enjoy these. And I think I have another one coming, another color coming that didn't get here with this packaging or this package. Listen to me. Okay. I also, from their Labor Day sale, they had MAC Stack Elevated, and I haven't tried this one yet, this mascara, so I wanted to try it. And I got a concealer brush, because I go through concealer brushes like crazy. And this is the Airbrush from this is IT Cosmetics. So I really want another concealer brush. So there we go. The Diamond Reward weekly freebie kind of a thing they have. I got a little Dermalogica micro exfoliant, which I use all the time. I love it. And they also had a free gift of more of them. So we have 3 different micro exfoliants from Dermalogica, and one is a milk exfoliant, one is daily super exfoliant, and I'm not sure what the difference is in this guy. This is daily microfoliant. So super foliant, milk foliant, and daily foliant. So yeah, 3 different ones, but I love these. I use it all the time. These are great to get rid of the little flakes on your face or texture and things like that. I have issues with texture, so I love this stuff. I've used it for a couple years now. I use it like every day, so it's one of my top items. Okay, we can always tell that it's almost time for me to end a video when I start losing my voice. My my mouth gets dry. So another thing I picked up that it wasn't on sale, but I used a coupon. I think I had a coupon. It was either the 350 off of 15 or something like that. But I got the Oily Harry Potter Cauldron Smoke nail polish. And this one comes with a magnet. I'm not going to open it up right now, but this is one that the magnet's there and you can use it to make designs in the nail polish. And I thought this was a lot of fun as we're heading towards Halloween, and Halloween's my favorite time of the year. So I thought that I'd try this, and I do love Orly's polishes. Thought this was really cute, so picked it up. Yep. It was probably the only thing that wasn't on sale that I bought, but like I said, I did have a coupon. And something they sent me separately, Ulta sent a little sample of the #1 Global Essence from Coaster X. So this is the Snail Mucin Power Essence, and I do have this, and it is really good. But they sent one of these things in an envelope all by itself. I think it was this little brush. And they sent that little sample in there. I thought that was kind of neat. So that's it for my first Ulta haul. I hope that you enjoyed that. Did you pick up any of these items like I did? Did you pick up the same thing? What did you decide to pick up? Nobody answered on my last video. Seems I have people that watch and nobody ever wants to leave a comment, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm glad you're here anyway. So thanks for taking the time to watch this video. Let me know below what you picked up from the Ulta sale, or if you found anything good at the Sephora Labor Day sale. And we will see you in the next one.